Hello and a very warm welcome to this Bitwig video. Maybe you saw already my short video about the inspector on the plugins and devices, but there's more. So what I showed was if everything is closed over here and you click on a track over here, then you have the view on all devices and plugins on the left side in the inspector, in the middle of the inspector. So now you can open and close the plugin windows, or you could double click on one of the entries to open the device lane and jump directly to the device. You also can add another device, for example, let's add Presswerk, and there you can open and close that as well. So you could or you can just move all the devices around, and you see down there in the device lane, the device is, or the plugin is moved as well. What you can do as well is you can group, for example, I take the Search XT synthesizer, group it, and then Bitwig creates automatically an instrument layer. So it detects what device it is and tries to generate the right layer. Or for example, if I click right on that, I could convert it to an FX layer. If it's wrong, I want the Search XT for its effects, or to an instrument selector, for example. So let's go back over here, and the same is when I select a bunch of devices and plugins, right click on it, group it, I have an FX layer, right click on that FX layer, I could convert it to an FX selector, for example. Then I have one FX selector with all the devices in there, and I could rearrange them to make a real selector out of it, like for example this one, so I can select from all those devices. Okay, but let's go back with Control Z, like that, for example. So, but there's a little bit more, because if I'm using the inspector over here and selecting or moving the plugins and devices, then you notice if I click on a device over here or over here, maybe like I click on the Presswerk, or maybe the Blur, for example, or the oscilloscope, the inspector doesn't change anymore. So you don't have direct access to the or the settings of these devices. I don't know if that is a bug or a feature, not really sure. I take it as a feature because I always like to see the meters over here when I'm changing some values on compressors or EQs or something. I always see if I'm still in the right zone, or if I'm over the top or far too low, for example. But if you need to have access to those devices again, just click somewhere else, then again on the device, and now you have all the settings over here that you need to have access to. So that's everything I want to tell you about these inspector and devices and plugin settings. If you have some more tips, or if you have some questions to that, please leave a comment in the comment sections. Please give me a thumb up for the video and subscribe to the channel. And I hope I see you soon again. Stay healthy. See you. Ciao, ciao.